What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday. It's game day, a wild card round. Woo! Wild card, baby. I'm a little bit hyped up for today. Not gonna lie to you, Eagles, Niners, going down in about an hour. I'm ready to go through this effing wall here. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty damn good about this game. Unfortunately, Lane Johnson listed out. Let's take a look at these inactives really fast. We'll talk about what goes down after this game, all that great stuff you need to know. But I appreciate you all taking the time here. You can see the Eagles inactive, Boucher, Bennett, Dillon, Toth, Robinson. No surprises there. We know about all these guys usually being inactive. And Lane Johnson, really big blow. We really thought he was coming back for the playoffs. I was excited. But it's going to be Fred Johnson. It's next man up in these parts. So let's go. Now, the Niners, they will get their left tackle back in Trent Williams, but they will be without receiver Ricky Pearsall and a couple of other pieces. You can see linebackers D. Winter and Luke Gifford both out. Kaiser White was not elevated. They actually went with a different linebacker. We talked about it. He only been there a couple days, so kind of wild to think he would come in and play right away. But look, man, it's always next man up. It's playoffs. People are going to be injured. It sucks, but I don't care. There's a few games left. Season's going to be over in a month no matter what. So we got to get pumped up here and do what we do. We're Eagles fans. That's all we can do is cheer on our team. So that's what I'm going to do. I know a lot of people prefer to bitch and moan all year. I love football. I hate when it's gone. I'm really dreading the fact that we have 1 month left, and I want my team to be whooping ass throughout this month. So as much as everybody hates all the players and the coaches and everything, I just hope that for 1 damn week here, well, 1 month, let's just get people on board with the Eagles. You should be rooting for them to win, not, I want to hire Mike McDaniel, and I want to hire let's focus on this season. Let's go get this trophy because it's right there in front of us. All these other teams, again, not afraid of any of them. So, hey, man, I hope you're with us. I hope you're flying to the top because that's where the Eagles are heading here today. So let's effing go. But I'm going to jump over here to the comments real quick and don't have a very long pregame show coming your way because got a bunch of things to do before this game. And, I've been all over the place today. I have just been ready to run through a wall all day. This whole week has felt insane, and you guys know, got to go win this damn game for my Uncle Jimmy. Now we got Lane Johnson out. Okay, let's get the good juju flowing here, and let's go whoop some ass, man. But appreciate you all taking the time here. We've got Little G, Tiffany, Doyle, my man. We got Joe, Tim, and Nina in the building. Appreciate you all taking the time here. But look, man, this team talked about how different it would be with Lane Johnson coming back this week and, how much the offense would open up, running the ball. Okay, he's not back. So, hey, no jumbo package. We know that. Matt Pryor's not going to be Fred Johnson in that scenario, and Lane's not back. So it's just unfortunate, all the things we talked about this week, but he had some swelling. If we want to win this game and hope that we have him for the next, few games, let him rest. It just is what it is, man. I'd rather have him healthy. If he's not feeling good, okay. It sucks, but let's go. Fred Johnson, we need you, my man. Now, we talked about they are, last in the league in sacks, so not the greatest at getting pressure, but, hey, man, Keon White, we've talked about what an impact he had with that trade, but they also had a Bryce Huff, and he's going to be looking for revenge. So we've got some, things to, ponder here. Look, it's the playoffs. It's the NFL. You can't sleep on anyone, but we are the better effing team here. And everybody's got injuries. Everybody's got things going on. So don't want to hear it. And, they're going to come after us regardless of Lane being there or not. Yeah, without the best right tackle in the game, it sucks. But we have played months without him, guys. The media is just going to spin their little narrative. So let them. Don't care. As I always say, it's next man up in these parts. And as we talked about when Lane went out originally a couple of months ago, Fred Johnson, love the kid. He's clearly not Lane, but gets the job done. He's been getting the job done. He's definitely had his ups and downs. But, hey, man, figure it out, work on what you needed to this week, and I'm sure he wasn't expecting to have to play, but he's been. So this is more ammo for people to freak out. Let them. We got 1 hour. I'm getting excited, staying excited. Don't care. We still have Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. Let's go put up some points. We still have Vic Fangio's defense here. Jalen Carter, Jalen Phillips, Zach Bond, and then the All-Pros, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Blankenship's back, Marcus Epps, Kobe Dean's coming back. Let's go. Let's get excited for this team to go out here. They're in our house. Beautiful day out there. Let's go punch them right in the mouth. Show them this is our home, and then I'll move on to whoever we need to next. And that is something, we talked about. Liz, appreciate you tuning in. Let's take a look at what goes down. And I was excited last night. I jumped the gun, though. I thought, look, that the Eagles were going to have a home game with the Packers beating the Bears, but the Packers could not get the job done. Well, too bad for them. So now the way it works is the Seahawks would either play the Rams or the Niners, and the Bears play either us or the Rams. So if we win, we play the Bears, the Rams play the Seahawks. If something else were to happen, that would not be the case. Let's just say that. But we get the W. We're playing the Bears, a rematch. Woo! I would really like heading back on down to Soldier Field to punch them directly in the mouth. I told you I need that rematch. I'm all about getting that get back. So I think that would be something that makes me very happy. So let's go to Chicago next week in the divisional round, beat the hell out of them. But right now we got to focus they got to focus on beating the Niners. I am obviously still very, very confident in this team. I'm the one person that has not changed their opinion on this team all season. I think if we can win this one, get Lane Johnson back, hey, man, we need him 100%. And if it's only for a couple games, I'm fine with it, man. We talked about it. Could be his last year. Who knows? So I want to go out here and win this Super Bowl. So however we got to get it done, let's go do that today. And we talked about it. Their linebackers are banged up. We should be able to run the damn ball right down their throat. We should be able to get the passing game involved. That is one of their weaknesses. The secondary, they got some young guys. One of them banged up this week, Bernardo Green. Let's attack, man, in the air, on the ground, put up a lot of points. We know how damn good this team is. Let's go prove it to ourselves, most importantly. Who cares about the media, the casuals, that everybody whines? Who cares? Let's lock in. It's playoff time, baby. Let's go win this game. Then we'll get prepared for next week. But, look, I am going to have, obviously, a post-game show here when I am done. So we'll talk about the game, what goes down here. But I hope you guys are pumped up. If you have any score predictions, I know Tiffany threw one at us. I know earlier today I had something like 34-17. I think yours was somewhere along those lines. But I think, for me, could be a close game. They're a really good team that can put up points. But if our defense plays as well as they can, we can shut these clowns down. Christian McCaffrey's going to do his thing. They got George Kittle. Well, we're damn good against tight ends. Let's shut them down. These receivers, they're going to try to go after Adore. So watch out for Kendrick Bourne. And obviously he loves Juwan Jennings. And Demarcus Robinson will be in there. So let's shut this offense down. And our offense, let's get things rolling, man. We know who we are, dude. And with or without Lane Johnson. And obviously, it's a huge difference. And yes, we've talked about it for months, but don't care. Still the Philadelphia Eagles, any given Sunday. Let's go. 35-17, 23-17, 27-16. Love it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for this team to go out here and really prove it to themselves because they need to. They know who they are. Oh, we lock in. It's playoff mode. Yes. Okay. Open the playbook up. Coaches, lock in. Players, lock in. Execute. Do not kill the drives with the stupid penalties, with the stupid turn. And you've done great with the turnovers and cleaned up with the sacks, but the penalties. Let's continue working on that, and let's really just come up with a good game plan. And you can have as much of a plan as you want, but this is the NFL. So be able to adjust, be able to adapt to whatever is happening, and be good enough, which you are, to dictate the damn game. Go out, show people you're the best. You don't need to, adjust to them. They need to adjust to you. That's how it was last year, and that's how it needs to be throughout the playoffs. We're the best team in the NFL. Simple as that. Drew, my man, let's have it go. Jake Jones has got 24-10. Loving these score predictions. Got a couple close ones. Got some double digits. And my first one, I had double digits too. I feel I was ready for the Rams, dude. But that's not going to happen now. So I think, for me, we could beat anybody, but we can go on the road, beat the hell out of Chicago next week, no matter when it is, what it is. I don't care, man. We are the best team in the NFL. And Lane Johnson will be back eventually here. God. Hate it. I really do. But look, man, next man up. Our destiny is right in front of us, and all these other teams are dealing with injuries. We are not the only ones, man. So you can fret, you can join the media and lose your mind, or you can get pumped up and ride this thing till the wheels fall off. And I'm ready to do that February 8th when we win the Super Bowl, build this dynasty we've been talking about since last offseason. Wouldn't that be crazy if it actually happens? Because you get that second one, that's obviously how you have to get that third and build but we are the working class here over the last 10 years, dominating people. But to be able to do that the way the year started would be insane. I know a lot of people feel a certain way about a lot of players and coaches because they follow the media each week, and it's always this, that, the other thing. But, I will guide you throughout the whole offseason as to what contracts, like who is a free agent, who's got, the next year coming up, who should we try to lock up now? You know how we did that with Milton Williams. We talk about all these things in advance. So don't worry, man. Like, we'll talk about everything. For those of you that tune in, we call our sicko season, but I ain't ready for it. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm still right here in 2026. So the 25, 26 season, whatever. Let's go win this effing Super Bowl, man. We got a month of football. Clean it up. Hopefully you did. You got your rest. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But, you guys all saw the inactives for both teams. For those of you just tuning in, seems a lot of you missed it. But Liz, I guess you didn't see. You see Uche, Howell, Bennett, Dillon, Toth, Johnson, and Robinson there. And then the Niners might have to move the comments because, that's just Chase Lucas. And they actually have both their linebackers, Winters and Gifford, out for this one. Whoo! We already talked about how banged up they were. So Kendricks, I might actually. So Winters and Gifford are out. Let me see. I do have their depth chart, and they did elevate someone yesterday. Sorry, I didn't get to make that show. Things got crazy yesterday, but Jalen Graham, the linebacker, was elevated. We talked about it. Winters and Gifford not playing. You'll have Wallow and Kendricks starting with Robinson and Graham. So run the ball right down their throat. Kendricks, Old Man Rivers still can tackle, man, but I don't give a damn. We talked about Green. He'll play, but, he's banged up. Keon White's a little banged up. They've got, young talent. I like the safeties, Mustafa and Brown. But, dude, no reason we shouldn't be able to put up points here. Don't kill drives with stupid penalties and turnover, dumb shit. And we'll be just fine, man. So let's have it go. Let's go, baby. But, yeah, Toth will be out for this game, too. So, as much as that might not seem like it's important, hold on, got the depth chart here. You've got limited depth here now, with Lane Johnson out. So Brett Toth is already out, right? So Fred Johnson will be starting, and you've clearly got Cameron Williams, who just was activated the other week. But, man, Kendall, if you feel comfortable, or Matt Pryor would be your guard. Kendall would have to be your center. You can move Dickerson to center and Pryor to guard if you really wanted to do that. Well, let's just hope everybody's healthy throughout the game, guys. But that's what's going on in the offense. The defense, we actually elevated Andre Sam. Not sure if you saw that, but we do have an extra safety special teamer there. Just in case. But everyone else healthy and ready to rock there. And then the special teams, obviously we had to elevate our long snapper there. So, yeah. And then on the offensive side of the ball, I wanted to mention the elevation for the Niners and forgot. But Malik Turner was elevated, which was kind of telling that Pearsall probably wouldn't play. He's not. This is from yesterday. My apologies. Obviously, Pearsall is out. Trent Williams is playing. But let's go, man. I'm ready. Like I said, both banged up. But it still pertains to everything I said this week. If you watch the top matchup show, we talk exactly, with this line, their struggles. You should be able to really be a balanced offense in this game. They struggle against the pass more so, but with this run game we have, if you run the ball and run it well with Saquon and Tank, it's getting sick and tired of asking for it, but if you do that, you're really going to open things up. And I think Goddard, AJ, Devontae, all could have themselves, and anybody could have a day. It's a very talented offense. So you got to protect the quarterback, though. Got to give him more than a half a second. Got to be able to run the ball. So let's do all of these things. Let's not put Calcaterra out there when you should have Latu. Let's really just ponder what we've learned this year, Kevin, Nick, and Fangio. Bring your A game, man. I know you will. Kyle Shanahan's going to try to bring his. I can feel my heart pounding. I'm ready to run through a wall, though, man. So let's go. Tank can say, well, let's go. Huge swing in the trenches. Not good. Well, nope. Same thing it's been for a couple months here, so I'm pumped up. So I'm excited. If anyone else isn't, I don't know what to do for you. We diehards are ready to go through some walls. Let's go. I know this team can put up that double-digit win that we talked about, but could definitely be a close one. This Niners team has talent. Brock Purdy, as much as we laugh about his comparison to Jalen Hurts, laughable, he's still a pretty damn good quarterback. That offense with Kyle Shanahan is really what does it. A real system kind of quarterback, but good enough to get it done. You got George Kittle, you got Jennings, Christian McCaffrey there. So don't let that run game. Don't let Christian McCaffrey, obviously he can run the ball, catch the ball, he'll get you anywhere. So whoever is spying him or doing whatever, watch Brock Purdy with his feet too. He's not exactly like dual threat, but he can use his legs. So, and I know they're practicing, and I know they know, but a lot of times I feel like when we're talking about this stuff, maybe they don't. But I enjoy talking about it with you guys. I love all you guys. Oh, Drew, appreciate you tuning in. Glad we had a little bit of an earlier game here so we could all have ourselves a little discussion. I'm glad all of you tuned in. I'm just saying. Drew, if you guys know, he's on a way different time zone, 6 hours. Hope you had a great time in Japan. Loved all the pictures you sent. Always. I tell you, dude, don't think you're intrusive or bothersome. I love hearing from you. Always try to reach out to you as much as I can. I am a drifter. I always forget. Every day, I've told you, I made a list, and I still forget to even look at it. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I'm working on it. But you guys, I love you, and you know that. It's a big game. I'm pumped up. I was at my dad, brothers, Graham, aunts, cousins, all of them. I was at the graves today and getting that good juju going. Uncle's was a little bit further away, but I know he's here in spirit, and we're ready to whoop some 49er ass. I don't know about you. But, guys, I got to get rolling here. If you need anything, you are watching this a little bit later, you have any score predictions, players of the game, top matchup you saw the other day, or you have your own, whatever's on your mind, I'd love to hear from you. But I'll be back post-game. It's win, lose, or tie, bleed green until we die in these parts. But looking for that big W, looking to have a great Victory Monday with you tomorrow. So let's handle our business here in less than an hour. I know you can, Eagles. Let's go prove the world who the best team in the NFL is. Go prove it to yourselves. But, guys, that's all I've got for you. If you need anything before the game, reach out. Always here for you guys as you are for me. Appreciate you taking the time, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy this game. Let's go beat some Niner ass. I'll talk to you afterwards. Until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!